Tonight, following our series of reports this week, election officials are responding to concerns about absentee voting.
We told you last night Mobile County lawmakers were pushing for more resources to help with the long lines we saw Saturday.
NBC 15's Andrea Ramey followed up today and learned changes are in store for in-person absentee voting. Andrea?
That's right, Greg and Kim. Representative Barbara Drummond says this morning she met with Judge Don Davis, who oversees elections in the county. Davis says more staff and space is now being added. The line wrapped around the block Saturday morning as voters waited hours to cast their in-person absentee ballot. Responding to frustrated constituents, lawmakers reached out to election officials this week to see what could be done.
We certainly don't want to see voters waiting that long to exercise their constitutional right to make their voices heard.
Judge Don Davis says starting tomorrow there will be opening up 4 additional windows so more people can be assisted at one time. The second floor will now also be utilized for people to cast ballots. And he says he's repurposing probate workers to double the amount of staff working on absentee applications coming in the mail. Representative Barbara Drummond says this Saturday there will be more volunteers on hand to help people fill out their applications. And they're bringing wireless printers so people will have a copy of their photo ID.
I really believe that the absentee office, as well as Judge Davis, are doing all that they can to mitigate these long lines because this is an unprecedented election.
Secretary of State John Merrill says there's still federal CARES Act funding available to help counties with added election costs. Today, Merrill was in Jefferson County fielding election requests.
Additional manpower was needed there, which we provided.
Jefferson County was also overwhelmed by the number of people voting absentee and needed to bring in additional resources. Judge Jim Naftel hopes this Saturday voters don't face the long waits like last Saturday.
We ended up getting like 45 more temporary employees to help not just with in-person, but also with our mail, because we were getting 600, 700, 800 applications a day and just needed a lot more staffing.
Absentee voting does take longer than voting at the polls, and election officials say another thing that will really help with the wait is coming prepared and bringing all the necessary documents. Kim?